Joined now by Christy and Breana, who are both appearing in Stage North's production of Ring of Fire, which opens this Thursday at the North Peace Cultural Center. Good morning to you, Christy.
Good morning.
And good morning to you, Breana.
Good morning.
Thank you both for being here this morning. Tell me a bit about this show. Blair was here a couple weeks ago, and he kind of floored me. Because when you hear Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash musical, you're like, okay, it might be about Johnny Cash's life. It'll be straightforward. One person plays Johnny Cash. That's not what this is, as I understand it, right?
No. It's basically a tribute to his life and music through music. So we do tell his story, but yeah, not one person is playing Johnny Cash. We're all singing his songs together and just, sharing bits of his life story in between and through the songs. And it's just really cool. I've learned a lot about Johnny Cash through it. And it's cool.
Wonderful. Did you, I assume both you auditioned. Did you kind of have the same sort of, you didn't know what this was, or you kind of had an assumption that this would be kind of more straight ahead, one actor playing the kind of the big iconic role and then everyone filling out from there? Or did you know from the beginning, no, this is like a celebration of music while telling his story?
Yeah, I mean, initially when we looked at the script, it was all about just the music, really. That was the big thing that stuck out, was all the music and just how it signals different stages of where he was at. Mm-hmm. And it's a really neat thing. It's a really great tribute.
How much experience do both of you have in kind of theater and musical theater before this, Christy?
I just did my first musical in Footloose. Otherwise, I was just I was a pig in the school play in elementary school. So I'm very new, and I just loved Footloose so much, and just getting together with people who love music, and we've become a family where it's a small cast. So I love that about this, and we're working with amazing people, amazing directors. So yeah.
And what about you? Same question, Breana. Is this something you've done a lot of, or is this kind of a new thing for you?
Not really a lot of. I participated with Stage North in the Buddy Holly story back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
8 years ago. Gosh, it hurts to say that now. And I also was part of the Patsy Cline show that was a few years back as well, about 6 years back. And so this is probably the third for me. But it's been fantastic. Like Christy says, we're all just a family, and it's pretty amazing to get to share that with everybody.
Awesome. Christy, I'm going to turn your mic. Breana, I'm going to turn your mic off for a second. If you just put that more in your face, where you're in a lot of the room with you. Christy, can you tell me a bit about? You kind of already mentioned it. Did you know a lot about Johnny Cash before the show? And you said you've learned a lot since then. But were you aware of his music really beforehand? On a level more than maybe a couple of kind of his big hits.
That's about what I knew. I knew a couple of his big hits. I knew who he was, and I knew Folsom Prison Blues and Ring of Fire, and that was it. That's all I knew to his name.
And then I suppose you've had to learn some other songs.
Like 30 some others.
Oh, wow.
But it's been so fun. I just love any kind of music that sounds good, and it's it's great.
Same question to you, Breana. I mean, how much Johnny Cash did you know before you started working on this?
I knew some Johnny Cash. I listened to it back in the day, but some of them are still new, and it's interesting how much we've learned. As Christy said, some of the songs, Ring of Fire, we all assume Johnny Cash wrote it. Actually, June Carter wrote it with the co-writer, and it's interesting, all of the songs that he's famous for. Not all of the ones are ones that he's actually written, but he was a really prolific songwriter and poet and had an amazing memory for music. So it's really been interesting learning about the man and learning about the life and sharing that.
Yeah, and I suppose that, I imagine the show runs 2-ish hours long or something. There's probably going to be some surprises even for big fans of Johnny Cash in this, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
How exciting. Okay. Well, I know the show's opening up on this Thursday. That's pretty exciting for you guys. There's going to be lots of shows, actually. It goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's a matinee on both Saturdays, because this also goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next week. So you get your tickets now at npcc.bc.ca or head over to the box office. And It's a Stage North musical. You can't wait too long or you're going to be out of luck in getting tickets for this one. Anything else either you want to say before I let you go today, just about coming out to the show, what kind of you can expect as an audience member? How about you first, Christy?
I think you can expect to have a lot of fun. There's such a wide variety of songs that we're doing. It's crazy. There's some just like kind of more hymnals, and then there's some that are just fun that we all sing together and we groove together. So you can expect to have a good time.
Yeah, and I should say, if you don't know, live music.
Yes.
You're not playing to a backing track. There's a drummer, bass, guitar. That's all going to be mic'd live while it's happening, eh?
Yeah, amazing musicians. Like everyone is so talented. Yeah.
Wonderful. Same question to you, Breana. What can the audience expect? What are you most looking forward to?
Just having fun. I hope people come out and have fun and enjoy it, and you know, it ebbs and it flows. The songs change, and it's pretty fantastic how it all works out. And again, as Christy said, the musicians are amazing. The directors are amazing. It's been a lot of fun, and you're going to want to come out and see it.
Awesome. Yes. Well, make sure you do. Get your tickets, as I said now, npcc.bc.ca. Ring of Fire, the Stage North production, opens this Thursday at the North Peace Cultural Center. Christy, Breana, it was nice meeting you. Thanks so much for being here, and break a leg over the next 2 weeks. Eh?
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us. Have a great day.
You're very welcome.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 10420